Imagine your entire identity, your name, your money, the clothes on your back, and even the legal rights to your own children, being legally wiped out the moment you say, "I do." In the 1800s, this wasn't an extreme nightmare scenario. It was the standard law of the land. Most of us think of 19th century marriage as big dresses and romantic ballrooms, but beneath the lace was a system designed to treat human beings like property. Today, we're uncovering the brutal truth of the Victorian marriage contract and how it secretly changed your life today. To understand 1800s marriage, you have to understand a legal concept called coverture. The law literally dictated that a woman was covered by her husband. Upon marriage, she ceased to exist as a legal entity. She couldn't sign a contract, she couldn't own property, and if she worked, her wages belonged to her husband. If he died, he could even write a will leaving her children to someone else, effectively taking her kids away from her. This is the curiosity gap. If marriage was this restrictive, why did people bother? Why didn't the system collapse instantly? The reality was messier than the law books. Behind closed doors, the angel of the house wasn't just sitting in a parlor. A 19th century wife was essentially the CEO of a complex, labor-intensive enterprise. In an era without electricity, running a home meant managing fire, food preservation, and laundry that took days. While the husband was in the public sphere, politics, trade, the wife held the domestic economy together. If she failed, the family went bankrupt. They were partners in a high-stakes survival game, even if the law refused to acknowledge them as equals. But by the late 1800s, the cracks began to show. As more women entered the workforce due to the Industrial Revolution, they realized something. You can't be an economic engine for a country and still be considered legally dead. Movements for married women's property acts began to emerge. It was the first time in history that the very definition of marriage began to shift away from property transfer and toward partnership. We are living in the direct aftermath of those 19th century women who fought to keep their own paychecks. We often look back at the 1800s as a quaint, simpler time, but it was a time of immense, quiet struggle. Every time you sign a lease in your own name, or open a bank account, or decide your own future, you are participating in a freedom that our ancestors were actively fighting for. Marriage wasn't just about love back then. It was the battlefield where the fight for individual equality began. So, what do you think? If you were transported to 1820, would you have played by the rules or would you have risked everything to break them?